In the shadow of the Great Pyramid, a sacred vessel takes shape.
Master shipbuilder Imhotep oversees the sacred construction.
Royal architect Chaim Weset brings the pharaoh's vision to life. The sacred blueprints guide every cut, every curve.
Lady Nefertari witnesses the birth of a vessel fit for eternity.
Sacred cedar, 1,200 pieces, joined without a... The workers of Nubia bring strength and skill.
The ancients recorded their sacred method.
From the mountains of Lebanon comes the sacred cedar.
Teams of skilled loggers select only the finest specimens. Each plank is shaped by hand to exact specifications. This cargo travels hundreds of kilometers to Egypt. At Byblos, timber meets the sea.
Across the great sea, the sacred wood.
Alexandria welcomes the precious. The royal architect ensures only perfect timber reaches the sea, carries its burden toward the pyramids. At Giza, the transformation. Stack the longest planks separately.
Strength and coordination move mountains of wood.
The shipyard stockpiles enough cedar for the pharaoh's eat.
My lady, we have gathered enough cedar for 2 complete vessels.
Inside the royal workshop, ancient techniques shape the future. The great press bends rigid cedar into graceful curves.
Heat and water transform rigid timber into flowing shapes.
Master Imhotep accepts no deviation from sacred proportions.
Copper tools shape each surface with precision.
Mortise and tenon joints lock without nails, holding for millennia. Papyrus rope binds the sacred vessel with natural strength. Hundreds of precise holes guide the binding ropes.
Turns to the shapers. The curve fails by 2 fingers.
Work continues by lamplight as skilled artisans carve.
Every surface tells a story.
Cedar resin seals each joint against the waters of eternity. The sacred work never stops.
We are 40 days from joining the hull sections. Alert the binding master.
Steam softens the cedar fibers for the tightest curves.
Speed is essential before the wood cools and stiffens.
Through the night, the cedar remembers its new shape.
As Ra rises, so rises our creation. Over 1,000 components await assembly into the sacred whole. In the great assembly pit, individual pieces become eternal. The spine of the solar boat finds its eternal resting place. True as the North Star. Begin the rib attachment. Rope replaces iron, binding wood to wood. Human strength and ancient knots create unbreakable bonds. Day by day, the skeleton emerges from the pit. The sacred form reveals itself, 43 meters of curved grace. The skin begins to cover the skeleton.
Through. Pull. Next.
Each binding follows patterns passed through generations.
The master accepts no deviation from sacred proportion. The bow rises toward the heavens, pointing to Ra's daily journey. Bow and stern rise in perfect symmetry, reflecting the balance of Ma'at.
Lady Nefertari witnesses a vessel worthy of eternity.
Deck beams create the foundation for sacred cargo. Deck planks create a sacred floor for the journey to eternity. Caulking seals every seam against water and time. The cabin shelter will protect sacred contents through eternity.
Worthy of a god's eternal journey.
"12 oar positions on each side will propel the sacred vessel. The great steering oar will guide the vessel to the afterlife. After months of labor, the sacred vessel approaches completion. Master Imhotep walks the sacred vessel he has built from tree to eternity. The builders of the eternal vessel stand together in earned pride.
A night of earned celebration before the sacred finishing begins.
Dawn brings the sacred task of beautification.
Ancient pigments will clothe the sacred vessel in eternal color.
This blue carries the depth of the eternal Nile.
Sacred symbols will protect the vessel through eternity. Each stroke carries the power of ancient protection. Gold leaf transforms carved cedar into divine radiance. The bow blazes with the glory of Ra himself. The cabin walls tell stories for the eternal journey. The throne awaits its eternal passenger. "24 oars receive identical sacred markings. Even the binding ropes receive sacred colors. The canopy will shade the sacred journey.
Royal blue linen crowns the sacred vessel.
Royal architect Chaim Weset certifies the vessel worthy. Protective varnish seals the sacred work for millennia. The solar boat stands complete, a masterwork of human devotion.
Master Imhotep, your hands have built eternity.
Through the night, priests prepare the vessel for its eternal purpose. The vessel awaits its final blessing and eternal rest. The sacred procession brings divine blessing to the eternal vessel.
Duara, Neb-Ankh, Enura, Protectorate Ipet Nesu.
O Ra, grant this vessel safe passage through the 12 hours of night.
Sacred smoke carries prayers to the realm of the gods. Lifeblood connects the vessel to eternal powers.
By the command of the gods, receive your breath.
It is given.
The opening of the mouth grants the vessel life beyond life.
Those who created the vessel witness its sacred transformation. Sacred items seal the vessel for its eternal journey.
We honor the eternal flame, the giver of life.
A people celebrates their greatest achievement.
We built eternity, brothers.
The vessel must journey one final time to its eternal resting place.
The final journey to the pyramid's side.
Beside the Great Pyramid, the eternal resting place awaits. Piece by piece, the solar boat rises again in its eternal home.
The solar boat rests complete, awaiting the final seal. Sail safely, my creation.
Limestone blocks seal the vessel from the world of the living. Sealed in darkness, the solar boat begins its eternal vigil.
Beneath the eternal stars, centuries pass like single days.
In 1954, archaeologists unseal the ancient chamber.
انظروا ماذا وجدنا.
Modern science preserves the ancient miracle for future generations. The solar boat endures testament to the dreamers and builders of ancient Egypt.